It's not every day that I get to talk good about Genshin Impact and Mihoyo's decisions, but as the closing week of 2.4 is coming, there's some good stuff to say, let's be real here. And I thought, if I'm good to give criticisms when they're due, it's also good to give praise when it's due. So this is going to be a kind of a nice video about Genshin Impact, talking about how 2.4 has pretty much redeemed my kind of belief in Mihoyo by a certain percentage, not fully, but there's a certain percentage increase of my belief in kind of, acknowledgement that Mihoyo can redeem Genshin Impact and make it a very, very good game. And so what was good about 2.4? Well, it stems from everything. We'll start off with the banners. Patch 2.4 Phase 1, Shenhei, Xiao, both characters absolutely phenomenal, regardless of what you're trying to do, as well as the weapons Calamity Queller and Primordial Jade Spear. Good weapons no matter which one you get, no matter which character you put them on. If they're a DPS main, or if they're a main DPS rather, they're gonna work. It's just gonna work. So good weapon banners, good character banners. Overall, positives in terms of the banners. Phase 2 banners, on the other hand, also very good. Rerun banners as they are. Zhongli, Ganyu, very good characters, very good carry characters, but the weapons are not that great in terms of just generally speaking. Vortex Vanquisher, one of the least used weapons, but still an attack percent stat stick, very good. Amos Bow, not good on every character, but good on, just good in general. You're not going to go wrong with it, but there is better. Generally speaking. And so the banners are amazing. What more can you ask for? Well, you get an amazing story by the new Archon quest with rebuilding the Jade Chamber and being introduced to the new two characters, Yunjin and Shenhei. I forgot to mention Yunjin. Oh well, whatever. But yes, two new characters, you get introduced to them through the story and you get shown this very, very, very badass cinematic of us fighting Baish with everyone working together. Ningguang, Keqing, Ganyu, Shenhe, all these different characters working together to defeat Baish, with the climactic scene having Shenhei save the day and the Traveler and Shenhei share a very touching moment. And then it also in Phase 1, because we're still only in Phase 1 currently, in Phase 1 we have two amazing events. We have the Study in Potions event, which from my understanding is generally looked good upon. There are some negative aspects of it, but generally speaking, very good, very quick and easy Primo Gems. And then after that we had the Wind Trace event, which, well, listen, the Wind Trace event never misses. You can't really ever go wrong with hide and seek prop hunt. We wrap up Phase 1 with essentially that's kind of that. There's nothing else too major happening in Phase 1 of massive notice. And then we switch over to Phase 2, and that's where it kicks it up a notch. We have the Lantern Rite Festival. Again, always a hit event. First time it appeared, a hit. Second time it appeared, a bigger hit, with many, many different types of events, different types of gameplay events, going from a unique fireworks puzzle to just killing some enemies and collecting treasure, to shadow manipulation and shadow puppetry puzzle, to then finally a very unique MMO type boss fight with Baish again. And all this culminated into us being able to get so many different rewards, like a free 4-star character, a new Ningguang skin for free, much like the previous Barbara skin, and as well as on top of that, an assortment of many, many, many different items from the shop. And the biggest treasure of all would have to be the amazing cinematic that Mihoyo put at the end of the Lantern Rite Festival, with everyone coming together, celebrating Lantern Rite, just kind of having a good time. Xiao Zhongli, Ganyu, Hu Tao, all these characters celebrating Lantern Rite together in a very, very beautiful and heart-touching, heart-warming, heart-throbbing cinematic. So very, very good event. But that's not even touching on a bit of this side content that you could do in the meantime, or whilst you had some stuff to do, which was the Ankonomiya stuff. Ankonomiya, a zone released, amazingly enough, this patch. It feels like it was released maybe a patch or two ago, for me at least. Ankonomiya released this patch, Phase 1, side quest content technically, and we've got this amazing new zone with its own Archon styled story quest where you learn a lot more about Celestia, new enemies being introduced, new boss being introduced, as well as probably one of the best soundtracks I've heard in Genshin Impact thus far, probably one of the best combat soundtracks, as well as just general kind of exploration sound. We've got 4 remakes of old skins for Mona, Amber, Jean, and Rosaria. Amazing. Obviously the Keqing skin, so many different optional things and just kind of side stuff, which are amazing. And then even currently, we're still going through an event, which is the 8 locals over mountains and seas, which is a nice, cute, adorable event, which gives Primo Gems very easily. And this isn't even to mention the current thing that's happening in the mail, which you probably would have noticed earlier today. Everyone received mail, but everyone received double mail for the same event. So essentially, everyone will either be getting 6 or 10 intertwined fates for absolutely free, because they can do one on each or one every second. I don't know how it works. I haven't looked up anything about this. But yeah, we all getting this in the mail. So 2.4 has culminated into this amazingly game expanding, very useful to players and new players, getting good characters, story driven, story expanding, easy gameplay, interesting gameplay, and just kind of evolving gameplay for the events and all these different things. It's all culminated into this amazing patch, and 2.5 as well is looking to be extremely good. Just from whatever my eyes can say, we're getting so many new things, but this 2.4 patch is proving to be probably one of the most lucrative patches in terms of player likingness, or whatever the word is, in terms of player appreciation, game expansion, and so many more things. And it's a step in the right direction, so I'm pretty happy that Mihoyo is doing this, and pretty happy with the outcome of patch 2.5. And that's essentially what this video is just kind of appreciating that Mihoyo is taking a step in the right direction. Like I said, when I can give criticism, but I also want to give praise where Mihoyo deserves it. 2.4 has been an absolute phenomenal patch. So good job, Mihoyo. If you ever see this video, like, subscribe. But good job, Mihoyo. No matter if you don't see it, still a great job. And I enforce everyone to kind of support this patch and kind of just support Mihoyo in the coming patches, because they seem to be kind of switching up their kind of mentality when it comes to rewarding players ever since the anniversary, really. But they've switched up their mentality upon rewarding players and the difficulty of events, essentially, and making it a lot more early player inclusive, as well as kind of late game difficulty as well. They've tried to do a mix of it, and I think they've done a great job in my honest opinion. But that's going to be it for this video. Don't want to go on too long on this little bit of a ramble. Just thought, good job, Mihoyo. Just thought I'd appreciate it. And that's going to be it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.